Hey, what's up everyone, DRedicatX here, bringing to you my thoughts and opinions on a game that just released on the PlayStation 4, known as Hunters Arena Legend, a free-for-all battle royale game. I just like to verify every review I do, I give it 1 to 2 weeks to give my full-fledged opinion on, and I'll be going through the good shits and the bad shits that Hunters Arena Legend has to offer. Without further ado, let us begin. Now, as I said before in the beginning, Hunters Arena Legend is a free-for-all, compared to high titles such as Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Warzone, and lower tiers such as Battlegrounds, Gourmet Royale, and who can forget our most classic best game of all time, Realm Royale. But this game is different. Instead of using pew 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 weapons, you use nearly enough weapons to fight your enemies up close. And also, instead of looking around for guns and that, you just defeat critters, mid-bosses, and bosses to level yourself up. And once you have reached level 10, you get nearly enough your special skill and your super skill, which is basically just an ultimate. And yes, there are set items in the game, such as weapons to boost up your damages, helmets, chest places, and much more. Now moving on now to the games. There are nearly enough set free game modes in this game: solo, trio, and tag match, which I will get through them all first. Starting off with solo, it's basically a free-for-all game. Last one standing wins, as you can basically see right here. I'm just watching these two fight. My handy-dandy tips for playing solo is, which quote, do not play the pussy card. Yep, this is a game which you cannot play pussy to nearly enough cheat your way to get to number 1. Because I've done this once before, and I have tried, and I was up against a level 20 person who had maxed out legendary gear, while I was just a level 15 with commandeer weaponry, and I was only level 15 at the time. And let's be honest, who do you think is going to win after that? Vice versa. You can do what I just did there, which is just like pick enemies off, like I did. But karma can come back and bite you in the ass, as I'm playing here, as I'm fighting this she-devil who fucking had my ass for dinner. So that's my strategy for playing solo. Moving on to trio now. Trio is basically just the same, but you have 2 other teammates with you at the time, which can be kind of handy too when playing this, but it can also be a bit hard. For instance, one time I was playing this game and I got fucking jumped on in a 3-on-1 situation. Again, that is one of my tips for you guys right now, and that is to stick with your teammates at all times. When you jump or when you move to a location, stick with your teammates. But that doesn't mean you are out of the woods yet. If you die, you will come back as a little tiny orb here, which your teammates can pick up and revive you on the little pedestal thing right there. So if you guys are wondering what this thing is, well, now you know. But though, however, once you get brought back, you have legit sweet fuck all. You have no items, you lose some of your levels a bit, and I believe in the past you only had half your health. So if you have nice teammates, or if you are bringing someone back from their life too, give them half of your stuff too. And another strategy, another tip for you, sorry, is to don't be greedy with your items. Blame, I am looking at you when I say this. Don't be greedy and keep all the shit for yourself, so you can disenchant it and try to use it on that said blacksmith that doesn't fucking nearly enough show up half the time. So again, if you have any spare loot while someone doesn't, please give your spare loot to someone that doesn't have it. If no one else, if everyone else has it as well, you can just basically sell your shit. Now finally, moving on now to tag match. Now, tag match is a little different compared to both of them, the 2 games. You can pick up to 2 champions while playing this, and it is just mostly a fight to the death. you have no weapons, no healing items, no nothing. It is just purely based on how good you are with this champion, well, champions that you are playing with. The game is best 2 out of 3. However, though, if the game keeps going on for a long time, it goes to the person that has the most health. So be warned whenever you are playing this, because one time before I managed to win the game when this person I was versing had 2 people left, while I had only Mar. But I frantically won because I had the most health, and that's why this person right here got the loss. Now, moving on now to the good shits that this game has to offer. To start off with the good shits would have to be mostly the character store as it is, where you can set a main character from the start, and if you set that person as your main character, and once you go back to it again, it will firstly go to your main character who you play as. That's one. And number 2, they have emotes and victory poses, which they're all for every single character, and if you buy one said, like say emote, which I purchased the O2 emote for Piggy, everyone gets the O2 emote. And if you purchase a victory emote as well, everyone gets the victory pose. The only things that are sold separately would be the skins and the weapon skins for that Pacific champion. And also, when you level up in rank, you get said coin rewards from the developers. And even when you level up with your player account, you will also receive a free item. Like one time before, I got an Alienify glow stick for a said character, which was once a legendary item. I got that for free. As I was recording, I got myself a free emote, and I got that for free. And that is, sadly, everything that is for the good shits. But now it's time to sadly move on to the bad shits, which still continues on here with the store. Now, for the bad shits, I would have to say it would be the victory poses. Even though that the victory poses are reused assets from the emotes, and even though the emotes are reused assets from shit from TikTok and memes and that. Also, fun fact as well, most of the emotes were strictly for girls only, not dudes. I can even show proof of that later. But all joking aside, it would be mostly these 3 victory poses as well. They're common, but they have the same price tag as a legendary, all of them except from Zombie. If they could they near enough re-put it back to the common prices, or give them back to their straight colors? So have the 2 gold, and leave one probably just a red. That's my first thing. Secondly would have to be the blacksmiths. Blacksmiths, since I have played this game, I haven't really seen a lot of those. And here's a way that I can probably try to fix this solution. And I know for a fact I'm going to be taking a fucking page out of a game's book, so you've been warned, just saying. If they could have, now this is my solution, if they could have blacksmiths set around random locations each time you step foot in a game. Like, let's say 5 blacksmiths in a different spot of the world, where you can use to either upgrade your items or use them for a ambush spot. So if enemies come in to try to, upgrade the shit, hey lads, we got someone, let's get the element of fucking surprise, and they all fucking wallop on them. So yeah, that's my opinion on with the blacksmith. My next problem would probably be with one daily quest in particular. A one to where you have to kill an enemy boss. If you're doing this on trio, which is the most recommended thing to do, and if you're not the one that didn't get that killing blow, even though that you assisted in killing it, it does not count for you, unless you get the killing blow. And even if, let's just say you killed it all the way through and it needed one hit to get blown away, and your teammate comes in and takes it out for you, you have to do it all over again. And mostly half the time, they don't show up, or they're far away on a map where you can't even get it. One thing I'd like to tweet about that is if you joined in and got the assist on killing nearly enough the boss monster, it counted for you completing that daily quest. So yeah, that's another thing that they need to kind of fix ASAP. Now, moving on now lastly to the most important thing of the day, the whales. The whale packs. My god. Just look at those whales, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at those whales. Look at the prices on those. Start. Okay. Midway? 50-50. During the end? Nah. Pay an extra £30 just in enough slap on an extra 100. I wouldn't want to near enough buy that in a 10-foot badge pull. Even though that, even if I did buy that, I still probably wouldn't get everything that you have to offer. And this is everything that I've got to say for that shit. And that is it that Hunters Arena Legend has to offer. Now, for me to give my full pledged opinion on this game right now, I would say this game is okay. Just okay. But I do apologize for saying this. I just don't see any hope for this game. It's good. It's there. But I just see it down at the bottom. Next to Battlegrounds. And that's about it. It's okay with Cuisine Royale. And it's booking overtaking Realm Royale. Like, come on. But I know for a fact that it's going to probably bring in some pay to get soon with the whole Battle Pass, because they're bringing in the Battle Pass sooner or later. And the only reason why this game is right now hot at the moment is because of PlayStation Plus. If it does, however, become free to play in the future, I will just let all of that slide. Because it's a free to play game, and let's be honest, all games that are free to play have to make a living off of something. Like, heck, take Fortnite for instance. It's one of the best Battle Royale games as of right now. And it's free to fucking play. But yeah, that is it for my review on Hunters Arena Legend. Do you disagree with my decisions? Do you agree to my decisions? Or how else would you nearly enough tweak this around as well? I would love to hear your opinions in the comments. But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you didn't, then don't. I really don't give a shit. And as always, peace. DX is out.